Now joined by probably two very, very, very famous Scotsmen, the Proclaimers. You're here for the sort of launch of the film with your music. How does that feel as artists?
Feels very good. It feels like it's been a long process. Originally this was a stage show done in Dundee in 2007. There's been a long 3 runs of that in Scotland. And at the end of the 3rd run they were proposing making the movie. But movies being what they are, it takes a long time. It's not like putting a band together to do an album. It takes months and months and months. And so, given the fact of how long it took when it was done last year, when they started filming, I think they've done it remarkably quickly. They made a fantastic job of it. And although the movie is somewhat shorter than the stage show, it almost benefits from that because it's puncher. It's the pacing on it's very good.
And did you actually have any involvement with the arrangements for the actual film versions of your songs?
No, we didn't. We said to Dexter, the director, and everybody involved in it, we said basically you've got carte blanche. You know, we said that with the stage show as well. There was no point in us giving our songs and then always dropping in and looking over people's shoulders and saying, well, I like that, but I don't like that. You've got to give people the chance to do what they do. And I think they did a fantastic job with it. You know, all the arrangements, they really work. There's nothing out of context, there's nothing that feels it's not quite right there. So I think they did a fantastic job with it.
The songs do sound really good. Do you sort of slightly feel like you're giving your child away, your baby away?
Yeah, you do, but if you're going to do it, you've got to do it right. You just got to give it away. You can't, as I say, you can't say, well, you can use it and then start kind of putting your nose in. You've got to have faith. I mean, I think we had a lot of faith anyway because this was done 3 times on 3 runs in a stage show. So the very first time I saw the stage show was very nervous. But they got it right. Stephen Greenhorn, the writer, got it right, and he wrote this film as well. So I think we knew it would be good.
And when you wrote the songs for the album, did you have an idea of like a story that linked them all together, or was the story for the film completely?
We don't write like that. We kind of write all the records we like were individual 3-minute songs. In fact, some of the records we like are 2-minute songs of that old records, you know, when it had to be below 2.5 minutes to get played. So that's the mentality we have. We're not really into concepts. I think if you write an album and it all comes together over 6 months, there probably are themes that run through it, but that's not a conscious thing. We don't have a concept, but there certainly was a concept behind the musical, and it's been done very well.
Yeah, and what are your thoughts about it actually being filmed in Edinburgh?
It was great. I mean, I think there was a good bit. Most outdoor shots are in Edinburgh. All the indoor ones were in Glasgow, so it was kind of 90-95% done in Scotland. So we're very happy about that.
I have to say, like the wide shots of Edinburgh and the sun do look quite amazing, and they were lucky to get no rain.
Well, you said it was amazing given the fact that they only had a few weeks, and then he went back again to finish the final scene. And all the way through they got good weather. You know, if you were trying to sell Scotland as a tourist destination, you might kid yourself on it and never rains it. We know different, but they definitely got the city at its best. And thankfully also they managed to avoid most of the tram works when they were doing it as well.
Yeah, certainly a point of contention at the moment.
Yes.
Just very quickly to wrap up, what are your thoughts of taking an artist's body of work and wrapping a story around it and turning it into a film?
I think if you do it right, it can work. I mean, I think, as I see, original stage show, Stephen, there's a couple of songs that were dropped out because of time matters for the film, but Stephen Greenhorn really listened to the lyrics, and I think if you do that and you get the songs in the right context, I think it's okay. I think if you don't listen to the lyrics, I think sometimes it can be problematical, but that wasn't the case in this.
Stephen understands the band, he understands the Proclaimers, he was there, he watched it as a schoolboy when we first made our appearance on the Tube all those years back, so Stephen gets the Proclaimers. That's why the musical was done so well. He's got the talent and he's got the heart and soul for the music of what we do, you know.
Brilliant. Well, this film would be as good as it is if it weren't for your music. So thank you very much for that, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thanks
Take care,
a lot.
Chris. Lovely meeting you guys.
Cheers,
Enjoy it. Take care.